thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We'll see Las Vegas and the Hawks. Here are the starters for Las Vegas. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Paul George. Then there's Carter. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Johnson in at the 1 spot. Prince misses. And here's Las Vegas.
And looking at Prince's game, you know, he could be the ultimate complementary player. A good shooter, doesn't need a ton of touches, solid enough on defense, and is showing signs of improvement.
Here's Young, following the score by Vince Carter. Now Dedmon to the paint. Here's Bazemore.
와, 클럽 진짜 지렸다 이거. 진짜 제대로 깠죠. 와. 아, 졸라 멋있었다.
The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. Now here's Prince. Back to Bazemore. Shot clock at 5. Low block shot on the way. The Hawks again can't hit. Now Las Vegas moving it up. Johnson wide open. He fired. No good from outside. Prince against George. Prince the pass to Bazemore. Young taking his time here. And Collins now top the key. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Steal scores after 4 attempts, struggling to find any daylight.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
오자마자 그냥
Defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
야, 오늘 1단계 끝낼 거야. 5팀 남았거든? 5팀 남으면 이제 준결승, 결승 이거 하면 끝이야. 그러니까 앞둘자가 개새끼 바르러 간다 내가. 뭐야, 싸워 새끼야. 진짜 미쳤어?
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
George against Prince. Pulls up. Rebound by the Hawks. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The pass to Johnson. The 3.
아, 너무 빠른데? 아, 네.
Shot clock reset for Las Vegas. Carter for 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Carter's got 8 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
You start to wonder, in my opinion, is it better to take everything to the rack now?
맥주 한잔 먹으면서 해야지 게임은.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Plumlee is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Carter in for Taurean Prince. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Young. Jeremy Lin. And Bazemore kicks to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. The shot's good from Plumlee.
And that ends the frustration. They've been ice cold to start this one.
Yeah, their first bucket of the night. You can hear the collective sigh of relief.
Now here is Carter. 8 points for him. Back to Johnson. That one falls coming off Carter's feed. Johnson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Atlanta trails by 11.
한 명으로 50점 넣는 거 하면 보너스 점수 있는데. 몇 점이야? 카터 8점? 카터로 주신다 무조건.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Collins, good.
And really, Lynn has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open.
And when you watch Collins play, Greg, you just can't help but notice how
컨트롤
athletic
잘한다.
he is going to the rim.
Man, his hang time and ability to throw it down make him an ideal finisher inside. Very efficient because he's not only a strong finisher, but also enjoys attacking the rim. And does a great job, I think, of picking up misses, just being a pest for the defense.
Pass to Bazemore. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Carter.
없지?
Rebound by Johnson.
They better clear a spot on the bench for him because that's where he's headed if he continues to take shots like that.
Yes,
That's
he is
it.
definitely going to the bench and maybe to the locker room.
And really focused on establishing dominance down low. And guys, it's working.
They have played physical. They have
모든
owned the
공격은
paint,
카트로.
and they have built up a decent lead here in the first.
Atlanta making a switch here. Dorsey's checked in. Now here's Plumlee. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
How about the quarter he's having? Tremendous execution on the offensive end, helping to further fuel this lead.
Johnson against Land. Knocked away. Shot to stop the run. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Las Vegas ahead, up by 16.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen from Las Vegas so far, guys, what are you seeing?
Yeah, I mean, so many of their points coming in the paint that they're running the offense all the way through.
And you know their coach likes
뭐야?
working for high percentage looks and converting them.
On the court right now for Las Vegas. Paul George is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Carter. And it's Johnson in at the point guard. And the shot goes in. Dorsey's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Hawks. Now here is Carter. He's covered closely.
더블팀 하는 것 봐, 저 새끼들. 아, 안
He
돼.
misses his first shot of the contest after making his first 6. Dorsey down low. Defended by Carter. Pass to Lynn. To the paint. Here's Plumlee.
Ah,
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
새끼들 야비 잘 쓰네.
Fired up, guys. Nothing will.
Greg just with the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Not only does that dunk help in cut into this lead, but it gives this team a real
50점
confidence.
인증했는데?
Outside, Lynn. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Shoots from 14. A shot off that time, and it's Las Vegas the other way. Here's Carter. Porzingis trying to get free. Again, Las Vegas scores.
You
하나
like the
17점.
aggressiveness, pushing all the right buttons. He has this team rolling.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Vince Carter really making a difference here.
Yeah, they're going to have to talk about this. They got to find a way to get the ball out of his hands.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
So for the Hawks, Wayne Dedman comes in for Miles Plumlee. Young is subbed in for Jeremy Lin. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And it's good, 2 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their
Good
offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Johnson finds Porzingis over Young. Porzingis
Oh.
can't hit.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet you just can't
shot.
complete the play.
And the effortless shooting motion. Young's three-point jumper is just poetry in motion and has it on automatic.
And Prince comes to help.
어, 좀
Porzingis at the elbow.
새끼들 존나
George,
막아주네.
that's a two-pointer. Again, Las Vegas scores.
Dropping dimes all night. He's been completely locked in.
Unselfish basketball that'll make you very popular amongst your teammates.
Here's Young, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
테디어스
Embiid's
형이었구나.
got 6
그러고 보니까
rebounds now in the game.
누가
The
했네.
edge on the glass is the difference. It's
20점.
allowed them to build this lead. Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They got a monster lead that's taking a life of its own.
Young passes to Dorsey. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Carter. Again, Las Vegas scores. 1:56 left to play here in the
와,
second quarter.
뜰득을 100%.
Passes it to Dedmon. He kicks it to Prince. Herter, defended by George. 6 on the shot clock. That one falls.
어,
He
이게
turned on the
잘하네.
Jets. As soon as he got that screen, it went right to the hole. Great decision making there.
Johnson outside. And Carter has it in the corner.
아우, 조지 좋는데.
And stolen by
에이.
Dedmon.
좋은 점수였는데.
Herter, defended by George. 1:03 left to play in the first half. 6 to shoot.
아, 존나 씨.
Atlanta needs to
개오래
get off the
끄네,
shot here.
특히.
Good on the bucket. Dedmon's got his first bucket in this one.
In terms of set plays, this is where Dedmon shines, rolling hard off the screen.
Carter with it. He's got 22. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. And it's a completely new
오
look for Las
마이
Vegas.
갓. 지쳤어. 칼퇴했다.
43 seconds left in the first half. Here's
야, 콩아, 나 오늘 잘하면 이거 도미에이션 끝낼 수 있어.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
A nice shot by Jordan.
And what you like,
마지막 줄밖에 안
Jordan
남았어.
never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Young against Arenas. Now, here is Young. Defense right on him. And Carter has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Young. But they recover it. Aldridge, no one around him.
아, 알드리지가 잘 있는데 원래 어떻게 안 들어가냐?
And so it's Las Vegas in command with us.
오늘 보상 받는다. 좀 빡셀라나? 전반에 22점 넣었어.
Terrific location here in the heart of downtown Atlanta. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Look at Vince Carter in this game. I mean, he's been everywhere.
And I love the game plan.
당연하지.
In that first half, they really value each
축구랑
possession.
똑같아.
You know what? It's hard to do. Staying focused
그렇게 안 할
and
거면은
disciplined with your approach.
뭔가
The big man
커버할
on
수 있는
Collins and
무언가가
Dedmon.
있어야지.
Over on the wings, it's Bazemore and Prince. And it's Young in at the one.
디펜스
There's the
좋아.
goal for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Here's Arenas.
아씨.
Collins grabs the miss. And here's Young. He'll bring it up.
아니 안 될 건 없는데 그러면은 파워포드 역할을 못 하잖아 걔가.
Explosive big man from Wake
보통
Forest.
가드들이랑 포워드들이랑 차이가 뭐냐면
2017 draft.
좀 묵직함 차이가 있어. 포워드들이 가드들보다 묵직하고 좀 그 골밑 쪽을 좀 더 케어할 수 있단 말이야. 게다가 파워포워드면은 센터 바로 밑에 포지션인데 슈팅 가드를 차라리 파워포워드를 슛 좋은 애면은 슈팅 가드 자리에 넣으면은 뭐 조금 느리더라도 하겠는데 슈팅 가드를 포워드 자리에 넣기에는 쉽지가 않은데 뭐 스몰 포워드도 아니고 파워 포워드면 센터랑 같이 골밑 지키는 역할이 좀 중요한 애거든. 스몰 포워드보다는 좀 더 헤비한 게 파워 포워드야. 뭐 안 될 거야 없어. 여기는 뭐 포지션 바뀐다고 정신력 떨어지고 이런 건 없는데 낮은 거 할 거면 상관없어. 근데 좀 빡센 거 하는 힘들지. 한번 해봐. 선수 없으면 안 될 건 없어. 슈팅 가드면 차라리 스몰 포워드면 조금 놀만도 하지. 겸하는 경우가 많아, 슈팅 가드랑 스몰 포워드는. 근데 요즘에는 막 진짜 실제 농구로 가면은 포워드들이 센터 보고 그러거든. 스몰 라인업이라고 막 그 골든 스테이트가 많이 써. 근데 왜냐면 빠른 애들로 다 해가지고 속공하고 막 그렇게 농구하는 애들이거든. 근데 정식으로 치면은 말도 안 되는 플레이지. 페이드웨이. 와, 저건 페이드웨이 죽였다.
This is why you like to get him touches. He makes things happen.
Jordan's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Arenas against Land.
손을 안 드냐, 진짜. 들으라고.
Misses off the right iron.
And the defense daring him to shoot that. Good plan right there.
And Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist by Arenas. And Las Vegas leads by 21.
되게 쉬운데? 센터랑 포인트 가드는 알지? 센터는 골 밑에 떡하니 지키고 있는 서장훈 같은 애들. 포인트 가드는 패스 쭉 뿌려주면서 게임을 좀 지휘하는 스타일이고, 슈팅 가드는 공 잡고 슛 때리는 걸 좀 주로 하는 애고 맥주 먹고 있어. 스몰 포워드랑 파워 포워드가 좀 네가 헷갈릴 수 있는데, 포워드라고 하면은 가드들은 주로 외곽 플레이를 많이 하고 포워드들은 골밑을 좀 지원을 한단 말이야. 센터 혼자서는 골밑 돌파를 다 막을 수가 없잖아. 스몰 포워드는 외곽도 좋고 보통 일반적으로 외곽도 되면서 내각도 되는 좀 다재다능한 애들이 많고, 파워 포워드는 좀 묵직한 애들 있잖아. 좀 느릴지 몰라도 등치 좋고 센터를 좀 보조할 수 있는 애. 그렇게 생각하면 쉬워. 딱 봐도 마이클 조던은 슈팅 가드잖아. 매직 존스는 포인트 가드고, 샤키로니는 센터고. 포인트 가드가 어시 같은 거 주로 하는 거지. 원래는 그렇지. 근데 요즘은 좀 포지션이 붕괴가 많이 됐어. 근데 원래는 그렇다는 거. 그리고 기본적으로 자기 역할을 다 할 줄 알아야지. 뭐 페이드웨이 나이스샷. 요즘 막 센터들이 나가서 3점 쏘고 막 그래가지고, 제임스 하든 같은 애는 힘이 좋아가지고 막 포워드까지 보고 그래. 그런 거를 떠나서 그냥 기본적인 건 그렇다는 거.
And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way.
And everything they're attempting is going in. Tremendous run here in the third.
Something went on in that locker room. They've come out aggressive, but also extremely focused. Bazemore can sneak up
포가는
with his length.
3점은 당연히 갖고 있어야지 유리해. 왜냐면은 포가가 이게 우리 편 포가가 얘거든, 아레나스인데 여기서 이제 보통 기본적인 플레이가 이렇게 여기서 이제 지휘를 한단 말이야. 애들이 이제 자리 찾아다니면서. 근데 여기다가 얘가 3점이 없잖아. 그럼 멀찍이 떨어져 있어. 그러면은 돌파가 일단 막히잖아. 근데 3점 있으면 붙어야 된단 말이야. 그러면은 돌파까지도 가능해지고, 포가가 드리블 좋지, 패스 좋은데 슛까지 좋으면은 막기가 더 어려운 거지. 커리 같은 애가 대표적이잖아.
Lynn kicks to Carter.
커리는 조금만 떨어지면 바로 때려버리잖아.
There's 14 seconds left.
그렇다고 커리가 패스 라인을 못하는 게 아니야.
Finish off by Collins.
돌파도 잘하고.
And
진짜
guys,
못 막는
he's
거야.
not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is
보통
a
포가드는
determined
슛이 다
finisher.
좋아.
Here's Arenas. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
이상민도 옛날에 연세대에 막 농구하는 거 보면은 갑자기 뜬금 3점포 막 때리잖아.
All acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick
그럼,
that allowed him
요즘은
room,
다
and he
잘해.
took advantage of it.
And so it's Las Vegas.
선수 금요일날 뽑는다.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm
새로운 카드
assist
팩이
of the
나오네.
game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball.
그냥 밸런스를 맞추려고 슈팅 가드 자리에 슈팅 가드 놓고 하는 건데 보면은 좀 막 선수 좋은 애들은 약간 파괴도 하더라고. 그러니까 르브론 제임스가
And there have been two very
스몰
different
포워드거든.
performances from these teams
근데 이
today.
새끼가 원래도
Going
기본적으로
in
포인트
quarter
가드질을
number
잘해.
four. All fueled up and ready to go.
그게 게임에도 좀 반영이 돼 있어서 그런지 모르겠는데 르브론 제임스를 그냥 포인트 가드에 넣고 그러더라고.
We've got Carter. Paul George is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Johnson and it's Embiid in at the 5 roaming the paint.
왜냐면은 몸빵이 좋으니까 키도 크고
That free throw missing.
일단 키 크면 유리하잖아 농구는.
And he's good on the second. And the Hawks with possession here.
그럼 어쩔 수
To the
없지.
middle. Here's Dorsey. Misses in close. Las Vegas leading by 22.
매직
Johnson,
존슨.
that's for 2.
아씨 안
And there's the
들어가.
rebound by Dedmon.
Tough miss. He found some space inside the arc, but he could deliver.
Young against Johnson. Young passes to Dedmon. That shot, no good. Good D by Embiid.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells
그렇지,
you all
존슨.
you need to know. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks.
요즘 3점 못 넣는 애가 없어.
Dorsey in the post. Harder on him. Dorsey, that's good.
They're consistently finding
센터가
ways
3점이
to get the ball
없으면은
inside
막기가 존나
and
쉬워.
taking full
근데 없는 애들도 분명히 많은데
Here's Porzingis.
어떻게 되냐면 센터가 3점이 없으면은 그 수비수 센터를 막는 센터가 있을 거 아니야. 걔가 여기저기 지원을 존나 댕겨. 왜냐면 이 새끼 외곽이 없다 싶으면은 골 밑에 들어올 때만 막으려고. 이 새끼가 3점이 있거나 중거리슛 주우면은 골치가 아픈가. 조금만 떨어지면 이 새끼도 슛을 자꾸 때리니까. 요즘 센터들이 그래.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Kicks to Young.
예, 포르징기스라는 애, 요거, 예, 하얀 애. 키가 2m 10인가 그런데, 야투가 겁나 좋아. 그다 부드럽기까지 하니까 막기가 어렵지.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
어디 한번 포르징기스의 외곽 한번 볼까?
To Porzingis from downtown and
봐.
another three for Las Vegas.
And
떴다니까.
the insane peripheral vision there. If
노마크만이
anyone's
얄짤없어.
open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
옛날 같은 경우는 저렇게 외곽에 있는 센터 그냥 수비할 때 버려버리거든.
He's guarded by Johnson, the 17-footer. Good D by Johnson.
I'll tell you, he just hasn't been able to get it done on the offensive end. It's kind of dragged down the team.
George with the bucket.
Another triple,
잘하지.
and that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they've relied on their
근데 어린이집 가야 되니까
offense to
자야
generate
돼.
points. Right now, it's
우리
working.
형은 찾지 마.
It's stolen by Johnson.
잘 자고 있는
Now
애를.
here we go with George. Nobody back.
와우.
Oh!
Boy,
1이나
he's
6.
way up for that one.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is
르브론
this a
제임스
dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
Oh, my
With confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Pass to Dorsey. Down low. It's tipped. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Hits the front of the rim and out.
이걸 뺏긴다고?
Terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
농구는 고인물 수가 없지. 애들이 은퇴하는데.
Johnson kicks to Embiid. Outside, George.
더블
The
클러치.
stupendous finish in traffic.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Young up top. He's guarded by Johnson.
야, 호날두도 덩크슛 하겠지? 그래도 피지컬 쩌는데.
Passes it to Dedmon. To the right side. Just 2 to shoot. From deep, Prince. And Embiid pulls it down. And here's Las Vegas. They're on a 15-6 run.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Out of bounds, Las Vegas takes possession. Atlanta
나
making some
이세훈이
changes.
몰랐어.
Alex Len's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Carter comes in for Tyler Dorsey. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Young.
Jeremy Lin.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Embiid against Len. And Embiid gets it to go.
And a high percentage look there, and he takes full advantage. Bumps
너는
up the lead.
현우가 갖고 노는 미니 농구대에서는 덩크하겠지.
Not a lot of solutions.
That shot, no good. Good D by Johnson. Carter dishes to George. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
아,
Less
알았는데.
about winning the game now and more about making a bold statement.
Outside, Lin. He kicks it to Len.
알았는데 이럴 수가.
Shoots over Embiid. Atlanta again missing.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
A nice shot by Carter.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, this lead has snowballed. Credit their killer instinct for piling on.
So we see Las Vegas taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done.
아니야. 보상
And that
받으려고.
about wraps it up. For Steve
처음에만
Smith,
쉽지
Greg
나중에
Anthony, and
어려워.
David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And we'll see you next time.
깡패. 저 깡패랑 비슷하긴 하다. 빈스 같은데 존나 애를 문둥이같이 만들어놨어. 빈스 카터. 설마 빈스 카터를 모르진 않겠지. 이거 다 깼어. 이제 요거 4개 깨면은 여기 동부 결승, 서부 결승 한 다음에 파이널 하면 이 옆에 있는 보라색 먹을 수 있어. 힘든 여정이다. 존나 힘들어. 올란도 조지자. 왜 그러냐, 쪽팔리게. 드립 같은 거 좀 쳐봐라. 세일하길래 잠깐 사놨다 미리. 금요일날 새로운 카드 나오면 지른다. 거의 2배 주더라고. 아, 우리 홍보장 왜 안 해주지? 클레마 갔을 때 클레마 구장에서 해야 되는데.
At the small forward position, 6 feet 7 inches.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. We'll see Las Vegas taking on Orlando. And it's going to be the Magic off the tip.
씨, 왜 자꾸 쳐?
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for Las Vegas. Joel Embiid out there with Porzingis. Then there's Carter. Then it's Paul George. And it's Johnson in at the 1 spot. Just 5 on the clock. Right at the free throw line, Augustine looks good. Augustine's got the first points up on the board here for Orlando.
시현이도 볼 거 없어.
He recognizes the size disadvantage, and the mid-range is close enough.
I'll tell you, that's really clever because it's not
Oh,
easy to
드리블
get
좋아.
that mid-range off over a guy who's got a size advantage. He made it look easy.
오늘 저거 다 깨면 센터 얻어.
Augustine bringing it up now for Orlando.
앞줄 잡아.
Pass
계속
to
조지러
Gordon.
가자.
Over Porzingis. That one off the back iron and out. And here's Las Vegas. The thing about Porzingis,
Nice.
interesting
Well
guy
done.
beyond just basketball.
No doubt, Kev. I mean, here's a man who speaks 3 languages. He had a Carmelo
기무자
Anthony
폭탄
jersey
날라오나?
as a kid. He had a couple of Latvian rap
지옥인데?
songs written about him, and the guy
생각만 해도
just getting
지옥인데?
started.
And here is Ross after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Passes to Gordon. From past the arc. The shot missing. And it's Las Vegas the other way.
아,
Johnson
센데.
inside. He's guarded by Fournier. Johnson's shot is off. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Vince
Oh,
Carter picks
foul.
up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
아, 기무자까지 그러지 말자 진짜. 민폐더라고.
Augustine against Johnson. Augustine passes to Bamba. Shot clock at 5.
Bamba.
The Magic again can't hit.
Boy, still not quite in rhythm. Just 1 for 4.
That's
Nice
good from
pass.
Johnson on the assist by Embiid.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage.
쓰레기
The
같은
Magic can really
뭐
match up.
리마스터도 아니라던데.
Now
그냥
here's
익숙한
Augustine.
거라던데.
Bamba with it.
왜
Now
하는 거야,
defended by
그딴 거?
Embiid. Pass to Fournier. Will it go?
Nice
And
block.
Embiid with the block.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten
Oh.
into a flow offensively.
There's a real knack for understanding when a guy is uncovered, and Paul George's court awareness on display right there.
와, 씨.
Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Paul George is so versatile, Doris. He could play in any system, don't you think?
Oh, I completely concur, Kevin. This is a man who can create offense with the ball in his hands. In a secondary role, we know he can be a knockdown shooter, and we're talking about an elite NBA defender. So any team in the league could use a player like PG.
오, 스크린 제대로 올라.
The Magic
다행이다.
again can't hit. Las Vegas leading by 7. He kicks to Johnson. And there's the pass to Porzingis. And good coming off
Nice
the assist by
pass.
Magic Johnson.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's the Magic with the ball. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
You know, it'll be
기무자
interesting
저
to see what coach draws up
70년대
here.
게임 있어.
Well, they need to stop this run, and a great timeout that hopefully gives his team some energy.
Orlando making some changes.
sorry.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in
습관적으로
for Ross.
넘겨버렸다.
Jonathan Simmons comes in for Fournier. And it's Grant in for Augustine. And then Carter with the dunk.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they've built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense to perfection.
Here's Grant following the score by Vince Carter. And Simmons kicks to Grant. Just 5 to shoot. To stop the drought. Another miss by Orlando. Las Vegas leading by 11. Carter outside. Over Simmons. Again, Las Vegas scores.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And so Grant will bring it up for the Magic.
센터 먹고 3대성 가야겠다. 개새끼들.
Vucevic against Embiid. Here's Grant. No good on the 3. Here's Carter. Porzingis trying to get free. And again, Vince Carter. Carter's got 6.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
깡패랑 진짜 닮았네. 그러고 보니까.
And continue to score consistently.
저렇게 생길 잘하나봐. 운동은.
And the officials signal the backcourt
코트 바이올레이션.
So for the Magic, Cam Birch comes in for Aaron Gordon, and Max subbed in for Jaren Grant. There's 37 seconds left in the first.
스크린 걸고.
Lob pass to George.
아,
One
이거
doesn't drop.
나이스 때.
Stolen by George. Kicks it to Carter. Over Simmons. And the dunk by Embiid.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
And it's early, but obviously you've got to like the dominance down low. They're simply bullying the other team right now.
귀엽지. 포동포동하게 귀엽지.
Now here's Mack. He's guarded by Johnson. Pass to Vucevic. She's over Embiid. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Las Vegas ahead, leading by 17.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen from Las Vegas so far, guys, what are you seeing?
Playing smart in this first period. Credit their unselfish play.
Well, the assist total is skyrocketing at this point, actively looking to set up their teammates. I'll tell you, love the way they're playing.
They've got Vucevic. Simmons is out there with Shelvin Mack. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Birch in at the 4 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant.
빨리 깨고 다음 단계로 넘어가자. 너무 시시하다.
And Mack kicks to Simmons. Good ball movement here by the Magic.
처음에 이거 첫 판도 못 깼는데.
Passes it to Vucevic.
이거 실력이 좀 늘었어. 못 넣어.
Well, there's a certain strength that Vucevic possesses, so he can play through the contact and still score. That's nice. Well, we know
롤렘
this about
망했니?
Nikola Vucevic, right? He's always been a reliable option on the offensive end.
Oh.
He's at his best when he's
드리블.
sort of balancing
아,
the
죽겠네.
inside and outside game. This guy a year ago focused on posting up and getting better looks close to the basket.
And Orlando making a change here. Bamba's checked in. Orlando with the ball. Trailing by 17.
위닝도 못 이기면서 무슨
Now here's Matt. He's guarded closely.
위닝 핵 고인물께서
Clock at 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Bamba. It's
밤바
rebounded by Las
없지
Vegas.
밤바야.
And as talented as Vucevic is on offense, detractors will always question Doris his defense.
Well, I think, Kevin, there's no secret here that his defense is not as strong as his offense. But from a purely statistical standpoint, his team is much better with him on the floor.
Now a timeout call
이길
by
수 없을 걸?
Orlando.
위닝을 안 할 것 같아.
Points they've given up here in the paint. That's what they got to talk about.
I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no
위닝의 신이 와도 나를 이길 수
score
없다.
at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
Orlando making some changes. Ross is checked in for Isaac. Evan Fournier comes in for Simmons. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Shelvin Mack.
형님도 이거 NBA 보고 좀 따라해야 돼. 이거 싱글 플레이도 좀 강화시키고.
Fournier against Carter. The rebound by Johnson. Las Vegas leading by 19. Here's Embiid.
와우.
Coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 5 assists in the
이
game.
게임이 선두발 지존
And
게임이야.
Orlando has possession.
위닝은 선두발 축에도 못 들어 이 게임에 비하면.
Now Augustine. And Fournier kicks to Ross. Back to Fournier. From deep three-point range. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game.
아 뭐야 이거 왜 못 잡어?
Orlando takes possession.
Well, that's an example of two teammates on a different page. They're both looking at each other like, hey, what was going on there?
사디오 마네님께서 하신 말은 아닌 것 같습니다.
Orlando. Second quarter of play
선두발
with almost 3
지존님께서.
minutes gone. It's Fournier on the wing. Bamba dishes to Fournier.
엄마가 씨발 에이스요?
Bamba passes to Fournier.
별로 없어 보이는데 팬이 걸지마 안 통해.
Over Jordan. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Las Vegas leading by 21. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And they're just dominating on both ends. And it's reflected now in the score.
Oh, absolutely, Greg. They're absolutely rolling in sync totally on both the offensive and defensive ends.
Bamba kicks to Augustine. Ross against Aldridge. Bamba passes to Fournier. Over Jordan. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
For the Magic, Vucevic, he's checked in for Bamba. And it's Grant in for Augustine.
프리스타일 그 초딩들도 유치하다고 안 하는 게임 그거 하지 마.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
나 PC방 할 때 프리스타일 하는 새끼들 제일 있었어. 시끄럽게.
Fournier against Jordan. Pass to Grant. Shot clock at 6. Vucevic with the
오,
money.
나이스
What
슛.
anticipation from the Montenegrin center. Vucevic reading the defense well on the catch and shoot.
There's the pass to Jokic. And Jokic
아,
slams it in.
나이스.
Keeping the pressure on and starting to pad this
경태?
lead around the halfway point.
Yeah, seems
경태
like
이름도
they're starting
모르면서
to pull away a bit right now. They just look a little faster and a little hungrier than the opposition right now.
Jordan against Fournier.
난 슬램덩크로 치면 스타일이 약간 윤대엽 스타일이지.
To the middle. Here's Gordon.
와우.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally
이런
sound
거좀
player, and if his
떡하네.
teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Las Vegas leading by 23. Outside Arenas. The feed to Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And no doubt
Dunk
they've
by
been the more
Aldridge.
efficient team in this first half.
Well, I think they're getting quality shots, and it's thanks to how
형이 슬램
aggressive
넣고
they
몇 번을
have been in this
봤는데
half.
다
Just
알지.
1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Poked loose. Oh, and here comes Arenas all alone. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
I
잼!
think that play sort of sums up what we've seen
안경 선배,
tonight.
준호.
Just simply being outplayed
이준호인가?
both sides of the ball. Smart basketball
또
defensively,
빼놨다.
turning into easy points.
With 4 seconds on
아,
the clock.
덩크를 해야지 왜.
When you can outscore your opponent in transition,
키가 작아서
that's
그런가?
always going to work to your advantage.
Well, typically speaking, transition points are high percentage looks. Get out and go, that's their philosophy.
So as we conclude the first half, so far,
솔직히 초반부는 5경기면은 한 3-4경기는 쉽고 마지막 경기가 조금 그것도 어렵지도 않아. 조금 빡빡한 정도? 이걸 빨리 깨야 이제 다음 단계 넘어가니까.
welcome back, folks. The downtown skyline of Orlando, Florida, looking especially striking tonight. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here. in
이거
the
멀티
second.
아니야?
Vince Carter really making a difference here.
I
미션
mean,
중이야
he
지금.
was prolific in that first half. You know it's coming, but it's just so tough to stop.
And this is what he does, right, Greg? He's out there to score the basketball, and throughout that first half, he dominated.
피펜
Second half underway.
나이스.
Here's who Igor Kokoshkov's got on the floor. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Gilbert Arenas is out there with Jordan. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Pippen in at the small forward. It's Fournier on the wing. Aldridge is covering. Fournier's shot is off.
And they've got a big lead,
그거
not
달려.
just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers
오,
as well.
그동안은 좋아.
That one goes. Count it.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And Augustine kicks to Fournier. Back to Augustine. The dish to Fournier. 5 to shoot. Takes a shot at the elbow. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game. And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
아레나스는 은퇴한 애야. 레전드라고 보면 되지. 이 새끼가 좀 잘하긴 했는데 성격이 개새끼거든. 나중에 그 총기 사건에 연루돼가지고 은퇴했을 텐데 정확한 건 모르겠고 내가 한동안 NBA 안 볼 때라.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
그렇지. 아,
We saw Gordon making big strides in his game last season, Doris, and it started with his shooting.
아레나스는
Well,
대표적인
specifically
개새끼지.
his long-range shooting, right, Kev? Because the 3 started to fall, and then that opened up other scoring options for him. Boy, it really seemed to come together for this guy, a rising star in just 1 year.
Clock at 4. Through the three-point line, it's Augustine. The Magic again can't hit.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
And a wide open look for Arenas. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Arenas has got 11.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Augustine kicks to Simmons. Over Jordan. That one rolling around. and goes out.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
뭐야 내 파울이라고?
Orlando making some changes. Cam Birch comes in for Bamba. And Max subbed in for Augustine.
현대 농구에서
Back to
미들슛은
Mac.
효율이 없어.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in
스티브
this
커버
final
있잖아.
half
2점
of
쓸
play.
거야 3점 쓰라고.
Birch kicks to Isaac. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. George finds Embiid.
아 놓쳤어.
Ball stolen. Pass to Isaac. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Isaac
yeah,
with the steal. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Aaron Gordon showing he can jump out of the gym. How about that alley-oop?
And that was an unleashed chaos moment.
자, 사람이랑 난 해야지.
Spectacular play sponsored by
지더라도 해야지. 가끔 가다가 나랑 비슷한 애들 한 번씩 만나. 그러면 할만해. 좀 하는 애들랑 만나면 그냥 개떡 빨리고.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Mack with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. And Simmons kicks to Isaac. The basket goes from Simmons.
There's a versatility to young Mr. Jonathan Isaac, a big man with range for days. He is going to space the floor for you.
Carter against Simmons. To the inside. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got 8 points.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor.
G는 딴 나가서 개발리고 댕기면서.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all.
꼬마 선생님이 요즘 너무 많이 줘.
The shot misses. Nice D from Porzingis. George from deep 3-point land. Shot clock reset for Las Vegas. That one goes. Count it. He's got 8.
엔비도 잘하지. 지금 센터 중에 손가락 안에 들어. 올스타는 그냥 뽑을걸?
Last touch by Johnson. Orlando making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Gordon. Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Grant in for Jonathan Simmons. Inside. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Passes it to Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Embiid with the block. They're running. Up the floor. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, at 7'3", yes, he can dunk, but with that athleticism and his sense for the dramatic and his flair, look out, folks. He can be special.
Got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. And let's take this opportunity now to show you. Our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such
윌리엄스는 한두 명이 아닐걸 NBA. 존나 흔한 이름이야. 공 한 판 할까?
As we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Shelvin Mack is out there with Grant, and it's Vucevic, and it's Birch in at the power forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando. He hits the second from the line. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. Carter kicks to Porzingis.
돌아 들어가고.
Vince Carter
아,
on the wing.
잘못했다.
Vucevic defending.
아, 작전 실패.
Carter outside. Feeds it to George. Cuts off
아,
the pass.
뭐하냐. 작전 완전 실패.
Here's a one-do. Defended by George. Vucevic
오,
controls
재밌지.
the rebound and puts it back up and in.
This guy a strong rebounder.
완전 이상한데,
Uses his
그래도.
frame well. Vucevic has a knack for being in the right spot.
Wasted no time on that one. And 11 points for Vince Carter.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second.
씨, 점프하고 치러래.
Grant finds Vucevic.
올라.
The shot
그렇지.
will not fall. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's George. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
아, 담배 피면서 해야겠다.
And then you love the strong finish.
Yes, you love that they're not settling for anything outside the paint. Excellent work getting right to the tin.
Grant.
맞아,
surveying
누반
the
세레머니가 없어. 골이 워낙 많이 나니까.
And a miss there on the triple.
And you
세레머니
don't want to
있으면
give up
재밌는데.
that kind of look too often.
Offensive rebound. Johnson outside. Second shot opportunity.
어,
They get it again.
뭐야.
Carter. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Orlando.
클레버한테 골 넣고 아이고, 씨.
Freak of nature.
세레머니 할 때가 제일
Dunkers the
재밌었는데.
game has ever seen a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Mozgov
좌회전,
is checked in
우회전.
for Vucevic. On offense, here are the Magic. Grant, right side. To the paint, just his first attempt.
나이스 블락.
Porzingis with the block.
This guy showing great potential as a rim protector. Porzingis a threat to
Oh,
block shots
defender.
anywhere, anytime.
Grant against Johnson. Trying his luck deep. No good from Grant.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, starting to look
Thunder.
like it's taking its toll
그렇지.
mentally. He doesn't look like himself. Well, it's one of those guys who's kept their offense clicking. They're in front thanks in no small part to what this guy's done.
And Vince Carter picks up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Orlando making a change here. Isaac's checked in.
편집 좀 그만해. 꼬마가 정신 상태가 좀 이상해지고 있는 것 같아.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And Mack kicks to Isaac.
내가 니꺼 구독 존나 눌러줬다. 다는 못
Grant
눌렀어.
against Johnson. Back to Isaac.
졸라 많아.
Shot clock at 6.
절반 넘게 눌렀던 것 같은데.
They can't stop the run with that one. Out to Carter. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. And Embiid gets it to go.
I'll tell you, Kev, they wouldn't object if all their looks were that close.
진짜 그거 양 보니까 그거 하느라고 아무것도 못하겠구만.
Grant against Johnson.
몇
Grant
개였는데
dishes to
지금
Mack.
그게.
Isaac with the ball.
구독이 아니지. 좋아요,
To
좋아요.
Birch. Back to Isaac. Grant up top.
빨리 쏴, 새끼야.
The
안
three.
들어가는 거.
Isaac misses.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
Nothing they're doing on the defensive end
Oh,
is working. They've got to
double
figure
clutch.
something out and fast.
Continuing to push
난이도가
the
너무 낮구나.
action
나한테.
and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
한두 사람 파까 이거 멀티 한 판 해야겠다.
Back to Grant.
지겹다.
He kicks it to Mack.
내가 발리는 거 보여줘야 또 애들이 좋아할 거 아니야.
Over Carter. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, what you love about Kristaps Porzingis at 7'3", he can see
아,
over any
잘했어, 이렇게 못
defender,
넣지,
and he's
나는.
a terrific passer, guys.
뭐야, 점수가 왜
Here's
이렇게 많이
Orlando
나냐.
now.
아무리 올란도가 약팀이지만
Kicks it to Mozgov.
난이도를 좀 올려도 되겠어.
And
오,
Mozgov
멋있다.
throws it down.
Mozgov basically automatic on alley-oop dunks as long as he's got the room. He's got just
멀티 한
such
판 해야지,
great
3대
leaping
3으로.
ability.
Now the pass to Carter. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
못 막아,
It's
애들이.
good for two.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Well, you can't have any room for
어제
error
압두잡한테
late in a
그냥
game like
개
this, so
털렸네.
they put the finishing touches in style. I love how they closed.
Mozgov kicks to Isaac. A beautiful
Oh.
reverse layup.
And guys, you
멋있다,
gotta ask,
아주.
where was this effort when it mattered? The game's
난
over
버려
now.
끝내자.
Right, frustrating for sure, Greg. I don't think they'll be able to mount a comeback at this point.
Now here is Carter. He's covered by Mack. Puts it up from 12, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. There's the call. It's a foul in Orlando. That's good from Vince Carter. Vince Carter hits them both. And so here's Orlando. So we see Las Vegas taking the W here.
멀티한
To
판.
come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home.
Oh,
I mean,
gosh.
Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Thank
For
you.
Greg Anthony.
좀 많이 줘. 700원 줘. 아, 700원 안 줘. 언제 사야지. 아, 이대로 가면 개발리는데. 기무자도 해. 지금 존나 빨리 됐네. 아, 선수도 존나 좋아. 타우스, 레너드, 가솔. 허허, 세다. 뭐야, 센터가 둘이네? 좀 느리겠지, 그러면? 아, 뚫을 수가 없는데? 굿샷! 나이스. 영색이 저도 못하는 것 같아. 오호! 오, 좋아. 첫승이 지금 눈에 보여. 야, 아씨. 아, 아까 뜰걸. 아, 괜히 웨이크했어, 씨. 안 돼. 아, 씨. 괜히 도와주러 왔네. 아, 소미가 이 능력 좋은 애들 뚫을 수가 없어. 수비가 너무 좋아서. 아, 어떻게 뚫지 얘네를? 오, 블락, 씨. 됐다. 리바운드. 자. 오. 나이스. 이겨야 돼. 이런 애 만나기 쉽지 않아. 나이스. 그렇지. 야. 아, 씨발. 아, 타운스 슛 존나 좋네, 진짜. 저로의 찬스다. 힘드네. 야하. 넌 또 왜? 아, 씨발. 야, 이거 못 넣어? 이거 넣어야 이거지. 존나 치열해. 21점 먼저 내는 놈이 이기는 거거든. 나가야 돼. 막아줘. 하트야, 막아줘. 야, 안 돼! 그렇지. 야. 오호! 자, 한 골만 더 넣으면 이긴다. 또 없죠? 가자, 여지. 나이스, 이겼다. 나 거의 처음 이긴 것 같은데, 이거? 이럴 수가. 내가 이기다니. 오, 돈도 많이 줘. 빨리 끝나는데. 야, 나 거의 처음 이긴 것 같아, 준철아. 꼬막이 응원하니까 되는구나. 응원인지는 잘 모르겠지만 이겼는데 한 판만 더 할까? 오, 이건 뭘까 근데? 이건 뭐 보상을 준다는 소리 같은데. 뭐 준다. 와, 돈 줘, 돈. 카드팩 말고 돈 줘. 그렇지, 돈. 나이스. 얼마야? 200원? 아이씨, 장난하나. 한 번만 더 하자. 야, 뭐 질 수도 있지, 뭘. 찌리린 계정이 좀 특히 쓰레기 아니냐? 세상에서 제일 꼴인 게 찌리린 계정일 텐데. 위닝도 선수빨이랑 이런 게 있어가지고 그 레벨이랑 이런 거 무시 못해요. 아, 개발리겠다. 선수 존나 좋다. 그리핀, 피펜에 샘슨. 좋아 보이는 거야. 잠깐만. 왜 이것도 안 되네? 또 못하나? 나이스. 없지? 그렇지. 걸려. 속공. 나이스. 야, 푸르나 나 좀 전에 1승 했어. 첫 승에서 첫 승. 두 번째야 지금. 아이씨, 씨발. 아, 미쳤나, 씨. 웃으면 안 돼. 오, 5단 깼어. 파울. 아! 아, 수비수가, 씨발. 아, 피펜, 씨발, 다 들어가네? 아, 수비를 못 뚫겠어. 야, 나 패스한 건데. 아, 씨. 페이크만 하려고 그랬는데, 슛 나갔어. 그렇지, 얘도 잘 못하는데. 야야. 아, 씨발. 긴장하겠네. 안 들어가. 미치겠다. 아, 답답해. 안 뚫려, 아무도. 어우, 씨. 오지네. 아, 좋겠다. 바로 그래. 아니, 얘네가 수비 능력치들이 다 좋아가지고 꼼짝도 안 해. 나이스 블럭. 아, 이것도 지켜? 근데 이렇게 그렇게 잘하는 애는 아닌데. 난 왜 안 들어가? 가자, 역전 가자. 역전 가자. 아웃 넘버. 아니, 씨발. 그렇지, 좀 좋았어. 씨발. 맞네. 어떻게 파울 존나 하네. 5번 치트장 없냐? 노마크. 노마크도 안 들어가. 수비 좋아. 펜을 막아라. 그렇지. 오호! 야, 얼마만에 득점이냐. 쏴. 없지? 그렇지. 넌 3점 없는 애잖아. 좋다. 이길 수 있는데. 아이씨. 자유투 줘야지. 나이스. 따라가자. 나이스 블락. 절로 가, 공이. 밀지마. 씨발. 존나 세네. 나이스. 야, 굿. 나이스. 좋아. 5점 차이. 안돼. 아이씨. 막기 존나 어렵네. 아, 외곽슛 존나 안 들어간다. 나이스 수비. 나이스. 아, 막아야 돼, 막아야 돼. 2연승 한번 해보자. 특히 그냥 힘으로 막 밀고 들어오는데 못 막는겨, 우리 애들이. 그리핀 개사기네, 저거. 어? 아, 이게 들어간다고? 한 골만 더 먹으면 지는데. 아, 블록 나이스. 아, 리바운드 해. 졌다. 야, 돈 잘 준다, 이거. 돈 벌기 짱인데? 개빡친다. 아, 센터가 필요해. 센터 먹으러 가야겠다. 안 돼, 안 돼, 안 돼. 저런 쓰레기 센터로는 안 돼. 베베, 베베. 빡친다. 아, 이길 수 있는데. 뭐야. 그러니까. 아, 보통 또 3대3 또 지가 제일 좋은 새끼 3명 데리고 오기 때문에. 아니야, 3대3 그래도 나을 수도 있겠다. 3명만 있으면 되니까. 오, 5경기 나이스. 아, 뭐야, 저 새끼들. 삐뺀. 이번엔 내 홍구장 좀 쓰게 해주지. 저거 깨면 이제 준결승 결승. 이제 막 커리 팀, 르브론 팀 해갖고 이제 멤버 좋은 애들 나오는 거. 몇 개 안 남았어. 아, 오늘 끝내야겠다, 그냥. 멀티는 하루 접고. 우리 홍구장이다.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports.
S1.
I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented
저거 깨고
analyst tandem
준결승.
of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our
준결승이었으면 좀 빡셀 것 같은데.
Charlotte facing Las Vegas.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
So off the
이게
tip.
많은 거긴 한데 하면서 먹는 게 많아가지고 해야 돼.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Williams is down low with Zeller. Walker and Batum are the guard pair. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3 spot. Now here's Walker. And Zeller kicks to Walker. 5 to shoot. From deep 3-point range. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
And last year we
속공
saw
3점.
a full season of Embiid.
카터.
It's scary to think that this is just the beginning of his career. He looks like he can go down as one of the greats.
여기선 이렇게 쉬운데
He
말이야.
can stay healthy.
Here's Walker. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Over Carter. Kid Gilchrist, no luck. The 3. Vince Carter, the
게이지 맞추는 좀 해야 될 것 같아. 노마크인데도 못 누고 이러면 안 돼.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
그리고 이거 멀티플레이가 뭐 많이 좋아졌다고는 하는데 렉이 좀 있어.
With his limp, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame. And you can sense they're starting to take charge here.
Yeah, and it goes beyond the small lead that they built. They really captured the momentum.
할만한 정도긴 한데.
And so it's going to be a 3-second
뭐하니?
violation out there on the defense. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, that is because Batum is one of the most versatile players in the league. His ability to score from any spot, pass, rebound, and defend, that's what makes him so unique and important.
Walker against Johnson. Pass to Batum. Tries it from the top of the key. Jump shot is good that time.
Well, Batum is just a crafty
shot.
player. In pick and rolls, his decision-making is sublime.
Here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
And he can do a lot more damage
진다.
to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little
아,
something extra
메이저도
on that
신발
one.
사주고 싶다. 신발 사야 돼.
Now here's
돈이
Walker.
없네.
And Embiid pulls it down.
No flow to their offense at all yet. I mean, just 1 for 5 from the floor to start the game.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the 3 at a ridiculous rate.
Walker against Johnson. Walker the pass to Kid Gilchrist. To the middle, Zeller. Another shot. It's
Nice.
rebounded by Las Vegas. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Porzingis. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
천천히 해야겠다, 발표.
And we're
쉽다,
all
쉬워.
in the first quarter.
And it's happening at both ends, trying to end this thing before it begins.
Charlotte trails by 11. So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. Well, with Embiid, the only thing that is going to slow him down or has slowed him down so far, C-Web, is injuries.
Now, people forget that Embiid would have been the top pick in this draft if he was fully healthy. I mean, too often do great big men have their careers derailed because of injuries. Embiid, though, I think Embiid has overcome his rough patch of health. I mean, I think he's going to be a monster as long as he stays on the floor.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte.
That's his first personal foul.
1:52 left here in the opening quarter. Now, here's Monk. D right on him. Over George.
Yeah, but you have to like the mentality to get inside, even though they're struggling to finish.
And he banks in the layup. George has got 5 points so far.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
Well, I love how they've done it. They've built this huge lead with points in the paint, dominating physically.
Now, here's Biyombo. Six to shoot. Here's Monk. No good again that time. Las Vegas leading by 13. Here's Carter. Passes it to George. 2 points. That one goes. He has 7.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Johnson against Parker. The pass to Kaminsky. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Las Vegas the other way. And up before again for Las Vegas, running the court. A nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way. Pass to Biyombo. Porzingis with the block. Carter kicks to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Just increasing their advantage. And right now, they're in a zone on both ends.
Oh, that's why you see them flexing a little bit. They're feeling good about how they've dominated.
And here is Parker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the defensive 3-second call. For Charlotte, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
I'll tell you, Bridges, you see the athleticism, the improving skill set, and the instincts are coming along. And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
A lot. I mean, they came in focused on winning the rebound battle. And
가야지. 직장인들.
Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen from Las Vegas so far, guys, what are you seeing?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
I'll tell you what, when you allow them to speed up the tempo, there's a good chance you're going to fall behind.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for Las Vegas. Paul George is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Joel Embiid, and there's Carter. And it's Johnson in at the
항상 그래왔잖아. 뭐 위닝을 하고 뭐라고.
Kaminsky kicks to Bridges. Over George. And there's Bridges on the assist by Kaminsky.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
Here's Carter. Drops in the layup for 2. Carter's got 9.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Yeah, and thinking back to Kaminsky's first affiliation with the NBA, I mean, when he was 5 years old, his aunt and uncle worked for the Bulls. Frank had access to the practice facility when Jordan and Rodman were on the team. That's not fair.
On the clock. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds, Las Vegas takes possession.
Cheap turnover. You got to make sure your target's ready for the pass before you leave.
스쿼터 좋긴 좋은데 더 좋은 애들이 많은 게 문제지. 공격력 공격력인데 뭐 몸빵이라든지 막 이런 게 있잖아.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Bridges, and Walker subbed in for Tony Parker. Sinks the triple, and 12 points for Vince Carter.
아까 막 보니까 얘보다 더 좋은 애들이 앞에만 서 있어도 슛이 하나도 안 들어갔어.
College basketball player of the year. Chris, maybe his time at the Bulls facility has paid off.
Yeah, think about it. And guess what? Michael Jordan's Hornets drafted him 9th overall.
Michael Jordan.
Expectations because of what he did in college.
Jordan 한번 보여줄까?
From college 5 to the NBA stretch 4.
여기는 지도이지.
Completely new group for Las Vegas.
대충 던져서 다 들어가니까 컴퓨터 나왔잖아.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Charlotte moving it
wow.
And the dunk by Zeller.
패스
Well, when Batum,
오졌다.
Kevin, spots a wide open teammate, he zips the rock to him quickly. Just exceptional vision.
Jordan against Batum. Jordan the pass to Arenas. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Walker finds Batum. Back to Walker. Shot clock at 5. Let's
햄버
get free
먹고
fly.
그 새끼도 존나
It's
잘하는데.
Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Las Vegas. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
Yeah, you gotta respect
Scottie
the quickness
Pippen.
of Pippen. Just terrific at getting to the right spot there in transition.
And Walker kicks to Zeller.
어씨,
Outside Batum. And the dunk by
아
Batum.
이거 피켄롤 쓰기도
And he
쉽지가 않아.
wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Passes it to Jokic. Kid Gilchrist against Aldridge. Pippen dishes to Aldridge. Left side Arenas.
갈 때? 안 밀리는데 없어?
Changes up. He lays it
나이스.
in.
Those defenders just look a little
피펜
bit
별로 안 좋아.
nasty. They're getting pushed around
아까 그
on that
새끼가
low
쓰던
block.
피펜이 좋은
Walker the
거지.
pass to Zeller. Back to Walker.
와우,
Up
존나
and in, it's
멋있다.
good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Well,
Can't
Walker has
buy
speed to
Walker.
burn, a nightmare keeping him out of the paint.
Arenas against Walker. Right side Jordan.
숄더.
Coming off an assist from Arenas.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been
진짜 주던 존나 비싸던데 경매장
From
보다.
deep, Walker. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Here's Jordan.
와 뭐야?
Batum grabs the miss.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Now here's Pippen.
덩크를 하라고 있어. 아 씨발.
That shot off. A difficult situation for Charlotte. Outside, Walker. And stolen by Arenas.
아,
Bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Marvin Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Monk comes in for Lamb.
둘 다 좋아야지.
Batum scanning the floor. 29 seconds left in the second quarter. Over in the
Oh.
corner, Zeller
속았다. 아,
falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Look, he has a good feel for the painted area. Zeller, never in a rush, very deliberate with his moves.
Jokic kicks to Jordan.
이렇게 3점을 때릴까?
Back to Jokic. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Jokic has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh yeah, up
Oh.
by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the neck. That's his focus right now.
A dominating first half of basketball. So far, hasn't been close.
속았어.
Las Vegas ahead.
아, 오늘 다 못하겠는데? 씨발, 힘든데?
The beautiful skyline of downtown Philadelphia, all lit up, dressed up, and ready to go.
이거밖에 칠 줄 몰라, 얘네들.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Look at Vince Carter in this game. I mean, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and sometimes you find yourself in a role you're not comfortable with, but his passing in the first half really was impressive.
Yeah, and some of it is based on how the defense is playing you. He didn't force things. Instead, he rewarded his teammates.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Walker and Batum are the guard pair. Williams is down low with Zeller. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the small forward position.
And Nikola Jokic came late to the game. He actually grew up horse racing. Finally started playing organized hoops at the age of 16. You never know it, though one of the most skilled big men the league has to offer.
아니야, 존나 빠르다 진짜.
Arenas against Walker.
와우.
Arenas has got 6
오히려
points.
졸라 멋있네.
Only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Walker against Arenas. Walker in the post.
와우.
Count it. He's got 7.
Don't you love the passion Walker plays with? An incredible athlete who somehow muscles in tough shots.
The drive by Jordan. Here's Jokic.
와, 개떡불라. 카민스키한테 이런 걸 당한다.
Kid Gilchrist on the wing, guarded by Jordan. Walker with a clean look, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. Kaminsky is checked in for Zeller. Charlotte calls timeout.
And look, when you watch Zeller play, this game is all about activity. He runs the floor extremely well for a 7-footer. And remember, he also registered one of the higher verticals at the combine the year he was drafted.
Charlotte making a switch here. Parker's checked in. Outside for Batum. Charlotte again
이렇게 못 넣죠?
And Zeller drafted 4th overall. But to this point in his career, Chris, he's been mostly a role player.
Yeah, he needs to increase his shooting range the way that other bigs have. And even though he gives maximum effort every night, he has a hard time defending against quickness on the perimeter.
And it's about the tempo, guys. It favors them, and just look at that score.
Well, that's where they have the advantage tonight. They're just a better team in transition.
Parker kicks to Kaminsky. Outside, Batum. Nobody near Williams. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Las Vegas. No good from Jordan.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us
아, 조단은 진짜 함정 쓰면 안 되겠다. 쓰레기다, 쓰레기.
Pass to Batum. Shooting foul.
Shooting foul.
He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Now look, the multi-talented Batum. He has all the skills. He has the strength, the length, the athleticism. I mean, for him, it's all about staying aggressive on both ends of the floor.
Some changes for Charlotte. Biombo checks in for Williams.
Oh,
and Bridges in for Kid Gilchrist. For 3, Pippen. That drops and it comes off the assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists in the game. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Chris, some people feel Batum should take over games more than he does.
Well, he certainly has the talent. But then again, every team
토니 파커 여기 와 있네.
complementary pieces too, and that's what he is. You just have to decide who you want to be.
Monk's checked in for Charlotte. Parker passes to Monk. Kaminsky kicks to Bridges. The pass to Monk. Lock at 6.
토니 파커 샬럿이었구나.
Not going to go that time, and it's Las Vegas the other way.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all.
Not quite airtight defense right there, but his release was a little bit off on the jumper.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Bridges.
You know, watching Miles Bridges, he just brings so much energy to the team.
High motor guy, very aggressive. A bit of a tweener, which in a positionless world could be a good thing. Explosive, strong, athletic. I think his best basketball is ahead of him.
And it's a completely new group for Las Vegas. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Kicks to Parker.
와, 리바운드.
Here's Kaminsky. The 3rd shot of the possession finally falls for him.
좋은데?
He's so intelligent around the rim. Kaminsky found a way to own that possession.
천천히 하는 거지 뭐.
Johnson surveying the floor.
와우.
Ball control, body control, and a nice touch. All the ingredients you need for the reverse.
Walker's checked in for Tony Parker.
맥도 없으니까 좋구나.
third free throw attempt of the game.
Frank Kaminsky, a finesse 7-footer out of Wisconsin. A high skill level, but athletically at a disadvantage most nights.
The shot missing. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on
Carter.
one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
빈스 카터 아직도 현역인데 근데.
Walker against Johnson. Pass to
엄청
Kaminsky.
노세아가 됐지.
The putback.
와,
Controls the rebound and
파미스키가
puts it back up and in.
에이스요, 에이스.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
뭐야, 이 적절의 끝이야? 어쩌라고 나보고.
On the wing, Johnson shoots over Walker. Again, Las Vegas scores.
You know there's no way that's going to get blocked. He just has to rise up and jump.
Shoots the three, and he's good on the three ball. Walker's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Charlotte.
Oh, that's nice shooting from there. That looked pure coming out of Walker's hands.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Las Vegas. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Magic Johnson. Paul George is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Carter in at the 2 guard. And it's Walker penetrating.
플랍.
Lays
와,
it in spite of the excellent defense at that. Walker's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Charlotte. Las Vegas leading by 22. Now here is Carter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, Carter just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Some changes for Charlotte. Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for Monk. And it's Batum in for Jeremy Lamb. George against Kid Gilchrist. Outside for Batum. It's stolen by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance.
근데 이런 시스템 위닝이 좀 배워야 돼.
Vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic.
위닝 너무 할 게 없어. 측평 말고는.
Pass to Zeller.
보상도 족같고.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
호날두를 이런 식으로 싱글을 존나 다 깨야주는 거지.
In this game, that's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Well, he doesn't have a clear path to the hoop, so why not
재밌겠는데?
pull up and
그렇게 되면.
bury the 3 in transition?
애들 노가다 존나 하고.
Johnson against Walker.
캔거.
He kicks it to Zeller. It's stolen by
진짜
Johnson.
뺏겼죠.
And up the floor again for Las Vegas, running the court. Yep, that
그렇지.
one goes in there.
Oh, great ball movement there.
그라함.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for Charlotte. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And there's the pass to Williams.
야, 저 이런 거 볼게요.
Graham with the ball, now guarded by Porzingis. Charlotte again missing.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
Yeah, going up against a big run, trying to mount one of your own. I mean, it's exhausting and takes a tremendous amount of energy here.
Carter outside, 5 to shoot. From deep. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
작전 조여가야겠다.
Left side, Kid Gilchrist. Charlotte again missing. And here's Las Vegas. It's been 10 unanswered points. Carter, that's good.
There's no lack of aggression on his part. He's got the
한
chance to
명은
score.
뚫을 줄 알아야 되는데 못 뚫겠네.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Down low, it's tipped. Here's Johnson to the paint. Here's Porzingis. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Porzingis.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the final quarter. Parker kicks to Hernan Gomez. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game.
작전 좀 해보자.
Johnson against Parker.
주고 아 줘야 되는데 뺏겼네.
Kid Gilchrist looking around. Porzingis with the ball.
떡블라.
Parker against Johnson. To the inside. And stolen by Graham. Porzingis finds Johnson. Williams with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong.
Nice. Wow.
Graham with the bucket.
And Kid Gilchrist is very talented, a multi-dimensional player with great passing ability.
Outside, Porzingis. On the wing, Johnson fires for 3. Graham with the rebound. Here's Charlotte now.
작전하니까 더 힘든데.
That's tipped. Hernan Gomez passes to Kid Gilchrist. Parker drives in.
와,
That shot no good. And it's Las Vegas the other way. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Johnson kicks to Embiid. Back to Johnson. The shot from the low post is good.
low post.
Selfishness of Embiid, Kevin. I mean, he's solid at realizing when one of his guys is uncovered.
Parker outside. So we see Las Vegas taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect.
컬이나 잡으러 갈까? 아. 오, 800원이나 주네. 뭐야? 아, 2개 남았다. 웨스턴 이건 열렸는데. 멤버 오신다, 씨. 웨스 한번 해볼까? 들어오잔.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. We'll see Las Vegas and the home team. Tip-off goes to Las Vegas. Here are the starters for Las Vegas. Paul George is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Carter. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Johnson in at the point guard position.
Yeah, I didn't think there was a pass available there for Paul George, but he spots that small crease, he fires the ball through it, and he gets it to his open man.
Here's Embiid, following the score by Vince Carter. That shot misses. And George kicks to Carter. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can
허리를 막아라.
put the easy slam.
PG played his first 7 seasons in Indiana with the Pacers and guided them to 2 Eastern Conference Finals appearances.
야, 없지. 엔비드가 무슨 3점이야.
that he came up with, it holds true if you look at the numbers. And when the Pacers were about to rebuild, I think Paul George let them know that he was willing to move on to continue his career.
굿샷.
Sinks it, and the shot from
족밥인데 웨스턴.
Tough to match up with the length of Porzingis, and when he's floating around there,
괜히
sometimes those rebounds are gonna come
쫄았잖아.
up and he's
허리야.
just too big to not get some.
The shot by Curry, no good. A lot of fans in Indiana upset with Paul George for deciding to leave. Do they have a point, Brent, or is that unfair?
I think it's a little unfair, Kevin. The 7 great years from Paul George, obviously had to recover from the leg injury and came back strong. But PG wanting to go somewhere where
오,
he can
하든.
win a title,
역시.
and that's a decision that every player has to make. PG thought somewhere else he might have that opportunity and maybe more chances to do so.
Here's Johnson. James Harden picking up that last basket. Johnson attacking, and the slam by Johnson.
And how about the
시원하다.
execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, it's funny how you see so many picks, but this one sets up the defense well. No one rotates over. Bang.
Embiid kicks to Curry. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo.
와우.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
아,
Giannis bringing it
센터
down,
콤보.
using that sensational length to get that finish.
Passes it to Johnson. Johnson draws the double. Here's George. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting.
허리가 역시 약점이구만.
Harden outside. Pass to DeRozan. Over George. And it's
Over
DeRozan missing.
George.
Las Vegas leading by 8. Porzingis kicks to George. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Porzingis finds Johnson. Out to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock.
야,
Deep. George.
잘
Puts in
돌았다.
the tray. George has got 5.
샷.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
And if you check out the strategy,
서브
you can
올스타
see
족밥인데요.
already the plays that they're calling. Feels like they found a weakness or two in the defense.
And Paul George, a terrific two-way player, an all-star, an all-NBA performer, and multiple all-defense
드레이먼드 윈.
selections.
We've got 148 left
하우스
in the first quarter.
나왔네. 윌라드. 야, 멤버는 진짜
Towns
오지네.
against Embiid. Towns, the pass to Lillard. On the wing, Thompson. 6
3점이다.
to shoot. Shot from 12. That one rolling around and rims out. And George kicks to Carter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that
레이먼드
shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Yeah, Carter, just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Now, here's Lillard. Outside, Towns.
하우스.
Pass to Thompson. Over to the left wing. Carter against Lowry. Towns wide open. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. Carter dished to Embiid.
아, 근데
Concentration
개멋있다.
to hit the double clutch layup. Embiid's got his
지리고요.
first points in this one. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Green finds Lillard. Here's Lowry. He's guarded by Johnson. And the
Wow.
basket by Lowry.
That's right on the
Lowry.
money from Lillard. That's how you finish a possession.
Lillard against Johnson. The pass to Porzingis. Misses and he wants that one back.
Defense has to feel fortunate. Somehow he missed that opportunity, and still, there's no reason for them to give up that kind of open shot.
Lillard. It's rebounded by
Lillard.
Las Vegas. Embiid's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Johnson kicks to George. Coming off the
Georgie.
assist by Magic Johnson. 8 points for Paul George.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Back to Lillard. Misses the three. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Las
졸라
Vegas.
재밌는데?
He notched 8 points in the
유명한 애들
quarter
나오니까
and has
재밌구만.
that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And so far,
딸롱도르가 뭐냐,
it's been a lopsided
딸롱도르가.
game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And from what we've seen from Las Vegas so far, guys, what are you seeing?
Cleaning the glass. I mean, right from the jump. And that really helped them to set the tone.
I think you said it. If you start off playing physical, Greg, there's kind of the attention of the referees and the opponent that you're coming at them all night long.
호포드도 씨발
Green is out there
어디서야?
to Thompson. Then there's Horford. Then there's Lowry. And it's Lillard in at the point.
호포드 동부 아닌가? 아 이거 서브스타가 아니라 커리 팀이지.
Charity stripe shot. And it falls over the rim and in.
Man, both on balance and on point. Damian working through that mid-range area now.
And for Las Vegas, Magic Johnson is out there with Carter. Then it's Paul George. And there's Porzingis. And it's Embiid in at the 5, down low. Las Vegas shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. He hits the second from the line. And so here's the home team. It's a 14-point game. Outside Lowry. Green taking his time here. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And Draymond Green, an extremely vocal leader. He's in his teammates' ears, always trying to keep them on edge. Also in his opponent's ears as well. And then there's the
네가
official.
그렇지,
He tends to
그리라.
like to get in their ears as well.
And Draymond Green, Greg, has been among the league leader in technicals. If you're one of his teammates or his coach, do you try to get him to dial it back?
You know, his greatest strength can probably also be his greatest weakness. That fire and motivation, really second to none. But I'd be careful not to hamper that enthusiasm.
Now here's Green. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. That's short off the rim. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Right at the free throw line, George, that's a two-pointer. Embiid, the pass to Porzingis. Johnson against Lillard. Count it, good. Johnson's got 7 points.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, coming out of the timeout, let's see if they go for the outside shot or if they look to go inside, try to build some confidence by seeing that ball go in.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by, DeRozan dishes to Hart. Back to DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. Over George. And it's DeRozan missing. Las Vegas leading by 16. Inside. Here's Carter. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 8.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to DeRozan. Paul George with the steal. Carter kicks to Johnson. Outside, George. Johnson surveying the floor. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. And another 3.
Good shot.
And entering the league, Magic was an average shooter at best. Has worked extremely hard to improve that facet of his game.
폭포도 이 새끼는 또 나가 돌아다니고 센터 새끼가.
Back to Curry. Pass to Harden to end the run. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And it's Carter missing. Antetokounmpo against Porzingis. He can't get it to go. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Al Horford. We've got 1:48 left here in the second.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yeah, just too anxious to try and make something happen out there.
Good.
This is about the team, not about you.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. And many thought LaMarcus Aldridge was on a downswing in his career, but boy, were they wrong.
You know, Aldridge silenced a lot of critics with his play last season. I mean, in a league that has very few great low-post players, he demonstrated he's still one of the best. Has so many moves and tricks in his game, and when he gets the ball down low, the defense really has very little to do with it.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in.
Wow.
Aldridge. They're on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Curry kicks to Harden. Towns against Jokic. Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
Yeah, momentum right now is against them. They're just going to have to figure out a way to ride this one out.
Got to be some consideration here for a different rotation because the matchups right now just not favorable.
Here's Curry following the basket by Gilbert Arenas. Towns the pass to Curry. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6.
땐 좋아. 와, 플라.
And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
This is where you got to put a body on the guy. His will is incredible down on the interior, fighting and clawing for every rebound.
아,
Here is Harden. And stolen by Arenas. Here's
와, 이거 뭐야?
Rabbit out of hat.
와, 진짜
And what you see
미쳤다.
with Jordan, running full speed, but always in complete control.
now Curry. Harden
Yeah.
way outside. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's
서브
Las
스타
Vegas.
좋도 아닌데요? 폴저지가 8점이나 넣었어? 우와.
The scene at night here in Uptown Charlotte, where we welcome you back to the action. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You got to like what Magic Johnson has done in this game.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really
뭐야,
value
센터가 없어?
each possession.
Efficient so far with the shots that he's taken. His contributions have been fantastic.
They've got Curry. Antetokounmpo is out there at DeRozan. Then there's Embiid, and it's Harden in at the 2. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half.
죽인다?
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Curry finds
아, 얘,
Antetokounmpo.
뭐야, 이거 왜 이렇게 미스매치가 나는 거지?
And And there's the 3-second call. This one.
또.
And the technical free throw is good. Steph Curry, Brent, is there any doubt in your mind that he is the greatest shooter in NBA history?
I don't think there's any doubt, but I like the fact that Steph Curry doesn't want to be a one-trick pony, and he isn't. He's trying to be better at making plays. He's trying to be better at making good decisions. He's trying to be better as a defender. And so all of these things for Steph Curry, he's not satisfied with the things that he's done so far in his career, which have all been elite.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you can turn it up.
Now here's Curry. Back to Harden. Kicks to Embiid. It's Curry outside. No good on that one. And it's Las Vegas the other way.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Curry, following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. DeRozan in the corner. Embiid wide open. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Embiid's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Curry with the steal. Antetokounmpo against Pippen. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Antetokounmpo's gone 1 of 3 on the night. And a wide open look for Arenas. Las Vegas again missing. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Trying to cut into this lead. Bad time for a miscue.
Yeah, they may have some ants in the pants right here. You just have to take what the defense gives you.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And he comes up with the deuce. Timeout. Arenas has got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, great production.
Timeout.
Right now, 8 straight from inside.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
Damian Lillard.
Lillard against Pippen. There's the triple.
Oh,
and that's good.
wow.
Damian Lillard for 3.
That's a
Step back
nice shot
some jump.
from Damian Lillard. He feels like he can drain it just about anywhere and appreciates the fact that he's got that kind of range.
Now here's Arenas. 8 points for him. Pippen for 3. Outside for Jordan. Over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Can't hit from in close. Pippen against Lillard. Takes the 13-footer. He has 7.
Yeah, this is the kind of shot selection that you got to be on board with. Lillard, tenacious scorer, but I love the efficient opportunity there.
Now here is Aldridge. 5 points in the game. Here's Jordan. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Al Horford. And Las Vegas will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Jokic. For LaMarcus Aldridge. George is checked in for Pippen. And it's Johnson in for Gilbert Arenas. Now here's Towns.
서브 올스타. 또 못함.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
And as much as he's done to increase the range on his jump shot, this is where Jordan's bread is buttered. That mid-range game.
Here's Lillard. 7 points.
뭐 서부 결승이고 동부 결승을 또 해야 돼. 그 다음에 이제 파이널이야.
And the 3 ball is good. Lowry's got his second basket of the game.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
매직전도 왜 이렇게 못 넣지?
우와. With the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
Now here's Johnson after the miss from Damian Lillard. Back to Johnson. And he stepped in the line.
거기서 턴 써. 2판이 아니라 한 4판 더 해야 돼.
We've got 33 seconds left to play.
일단 밑에 거 2개 남았고 동부 거.
Lowry
그
kicks to
다음에
Green.
동부 결승을 해야 되고 이제 파이널 해야 되니까 4판 남았네 생각보다.
Michael Jordan at his first personal foul.
26 seconds left to play in the third.
여기 선수가 섞여 있지? 왜 조단이
And the ball
있지 여기?
goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And first time out of the game called for Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
탐슨. 아, 네가 아까 링크 했던 애 지나갔다. 40몇 점 넣네.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
왜 섞여 있지? 왜 네가 있냐? 카트 어디 갔고? 조지는 맞고. 아니야. 맞아.
There's 18 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 5. Here's DeRozan. And
야, 저 올스타 애들이라
that time as it falls.
저런 건 는다잉.
DeRozan's got 4 this quarter.
This is the kind of guy that you wake up in a cold sweat the night before you play him. Just a matchup nightmare. Tricky, confident, and he takes on all comers.
Here's Carter. Towns with the defensive effort.
야, 역시 강하긴 강해. 아까 애들보다는.
25-point lead as the quarter.
근데 그래 봤잖아.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court right now for Las Vegas. They've got Porzingis. Magic Johnson is out there with Carter. Then it's Paul George. And it's Embiid in at the center locking down the middle.
버틀러
On
나왔네.
the way. Defended by George. Out to Anthony. And that one goes long.
앤서인가 저 새끼?
Here's Embiid.
와우.
Falls coming off Carter's feed. Carter's got his 4th assist in this one.
진짜 돈을 열심히 벌어야겠는데? 돈이 딸릴 수도 있겠는데?
You know you need stops to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, down by double digits, failing to shut down the lane. It has been a rough night.
Johnson. It falls for the 6th time in 7
드리블
tries
존나
this contest.
부드럽다.
That's 86%.
Right now they're winning because of him. Love
허리를
the
막아라.
shots that he's taking, and he's got the green light.
Out to Anthony.
카멜로.
Pass to DeRozan. Over George. They get it back.
블락드.
And the rejection by Embiid.
걸려.
Right side George. Embiid trying
George.
to break loose. And there's Paul George on the assist from Carter.
Well, Paul George doesn't get up a ton on jump shots. That time elevated a little bit more. And still
Elevator.
with Jay.
George has gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Curry kicks to DeRozan. Over George. DeRozan.
와,
gets the bucket.
그러자.
That's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
DeRozan's
역시
gone
올스타는
3 of
다르긴
7
다르군.
shooting from the floor.
그래 봤자지 뭐. 허리, 니가 너
Johnson
어떻게
down
하고.
low. Curry meets him.
와,
The rejection by Towns.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker.
바로
He
헬프
moves so
오네.
well and can defend just about any position on the floor.
Carter against DeRozan. Carter outside. There's the pass to Johnson. Inside. Here's Porzingis. And the
어디
dunk by
더블팀으로 와.
Porzingis.
All of that happening because Porzingis moved well off of the screen to find the space.
오늘
Porzingis
레벨
has gotten 2
힘들겠다.
of his 3 shots to go tonight.
내일 깨야겠다.
Curry kicks to Anthony. Passes it to DeRozan.
나이스.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand
하든.
on that one.
Anticipation, reads the play all the way. So close to a steal.
이것만 깨도
Just
부산이
about 3
좋음.
minutes through the fourth quarter here. Lowry inside the line. Doesn't go that time. And it's Las Vegas the other way. Johnson outside. Releases. Again, Las Vegas scores.
찬스.
That's just more.
나 근데 씨발 돈이 안 되는 거 아닌가? 450원 먹고
This guy
있었어.
could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
더 벌어야 되는데 돈?
Harden scanning the floor. Over Carter.
어우,
And oh
하든.
boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Embiid.
하든 진짜 똑같다. 야, 진짜 무슨 실제 같다. 모델링 존나 잘했네.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked
야.
in for Butler. Knocked loose.
야, 살려.
Carter kicks to George.
건방진 하든 새끼 새끼가
Carter
수영이가
up top, guarded by
구워버려.
Harden. Embiid.
파울.
And the
안
call
돼.
on the shot that sends him to the line. And with James Harden winning the MVP in 2018, Russell Westbrook in 2017, Kevin Durant in 2014, you think a few
422원 벌었어.
A few, but more than that, Kevin. I mean, probably tough for them all to win MVP playing on one team. A good shot at a different trophy, though, maybe the one that starts with the name of Larry.
Carter kicks to Porzingis. It's George on the wing. Johnson, the pass to Embiid. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. 6 to shoot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And James Harden was crowned MVP after last season. Greg, hard to argue with that selection.
Harden has had a case to win an MVP award for several years now. Finally was able to be the clear choice this past season. Another great line on what is shaping up to be a Hall-worthy resume.
Lowry finds Harden. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the inside.
블락.
And the
그렇지.
rejection by Embiid. And that one is good. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Carter against Harden. Carter down low. And the shot goes down. So we see Las Vegas taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really...
자, 이거 얼마야? 오, 다행이다. 좋아. 됐잖아. 지금 여기까지 깼어. 요거 하나, 둘, 세 개. 세 개 더 끼고 네 개째. 네 개 남았다, 네 개. 와, 개빡세다. 트리플스의 디비전 5개 팀 격파, 온라인 5게임 승리. 멀티플레이어 챌린지는 내가 지금 할 수가 없잖아. 토큰 하나 교환해볼까? 스팅가드, 보거스, 센터를 사야 되는데. 디펜스 90. 빌 월튼. 이건 뭐야? 로드맨 사야겠다. 데니스 로드맨. 수비나 존나게 해라. 폴조지. 알드리지 이 새끼 계약 4개 남았네. 다 되면 잘라야겠다. 아, 3개 남았다, 3개. 나 진짜. 나는 달린다. 내가 심플모드 이렇게 열심히 해본 적은 진짜 처음인 것 같은데. 하나만 더 먹어야겠다. 내 홈이다. 베이비 스텝.
Welcome everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We'll see the Heat facing Las Vegas. And so the tip-off, it's Miami.
브라비치 이상한 짓거리 하는데.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On the floor for Miami, we've got Josh Richardson. Dragic is out there with Dion Waiters. Then it's Johnson, and it's Whiteside, and at the 5, roaming the paint. Taken away by Johnson. And here we go, Richardson heading to the hoop. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Richardson doing a great job in transition. Has good speed that time, accelerates in the open floor.
Remember back in 2016, James Johnson signed a good contract with the Heat. He's transformed his body, going from about 274 to under 240. And the following season, they rewarded him with a 4-year, $60 million deal.
And for James Johnson, losing all that weight seems to have unlocked his versatile, high-energy game, Greg.
Yeah, and this lower weight, Kevin, this guy's a wall of muscle. You combine that with the greater mobility, and now he possesses an athletic advantage most every night.
And it's Whiteside, that time on the assist by Waiters. Whiteside's got his first points of the game.
That's just maybe some bully ball from Whiteside. You like to see him get post position where he gets both feet into the paint and wet.
Porzingis can't hit.
No doubt disappointed with that one. He'd love to have that one back.
Yeah, I'd put that play on repeat. The setup was perfect. Just need a better result next time.
Count the basket. Carter's got 5 now.
You have two things working here: the turnover
웨이터스였구나.
and then the excellent finish.
웨이터스가 대머리인가?
Good job of transitioning end to end there. There was no hesitation.
조존스,
Now here's Johnson. Up top, Dragic. Over
Dragic.
Johnson. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
와,
Maybe lazy play calling
이게 말이
or
되나?
just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Agic against Johnson. Oh, Whiteside in position. And so Miami
건방진데?
turning it over.
Yeah, that's just not a good pass. I don't know what he's thinking there. A poor decision.
Johnson with it.
아, 리듬 좋았는데.
0-1 to begin the game. George against Richardson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Richardson's got his
이번에 좀
second
따라온다.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
아, 담배 좀
I would
피자.
say that's as high percentage as you're going to get from Hassan Whiteside. He really takes off on those dunks.
Here's Carter. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And Dion Waiters, midway through last season, finally had season-ending surgery on his left ankle. He had been trying to manage that injury since the season prior.
Yeah, and he ended up losing out on a bonus of over $1 million, which was contingent on him playing 70 games. His play had fallen off, though, so quite possible he needed that surgery even before he suffered the setback.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. Johnson can't
안
get it to go.
되지. 가자.
Johnson with the defensive effort.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The pass to Adebayo. Winslow kicks to Olynyk. Porzingis with the steal.
뭐한 짓이야?
Pass to Carter. Here's George. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. High post, Embiid. Pass to Carter. Now Embiid.
나이스.
Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. For Las Vegas, they've made their only other free throw
와,
attempt today.
피켄 롤러요.
Miami trails by 7. Ellington kicks to Olynyk. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
존슨 좋아.
There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first. Clock is at 3. There's Winslow.
And they've done a nice job
와, 이거
controlling the
뺏긴다고?
defensive backboard to start this game. And the effort and anticipation on defense won't show up in the individual stat sheet, but effective.
Yeah, he takes a nice angle on it. He doesn't get the block, but he does get the alter. I like that recognition. Effortlessly getting his teammate the ball in a spot where he knows he can do something with it.
Here's
아데바요. 아데바요도 아니고 아데바요네.
Stolen by Magic. And oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And jumping out like this, man, you automatically start thinking blowout.
Up by double digits already, and no sign of let up.
Johnson finds Ellington. Johnson outside. Shot to stop the run. And so it's Las Vegas, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen from Las Vegas so far, guys, what are you seeing?
I mean, really good with their post presence, and it's really allowed them to establish a physical tone here in the first.
Well, they're attacking the rim in more than one way, and with that kind of success, you feel like the defense is going to make the adjustment. Then you start playing inside out.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Olynyk is out there with Winslow, and it's Tyler Johnson, and it's Magruder in at the 2. Back to Winslow. 6 on the shot clock. Going a new 24-second shot clock. Here's Adebayo. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Remember, he played the point guard position for most of high school, so Olynyk has retained that vision.
And Bam Adebayo, the 14th overall pick in 2017.
Wow,
yeah, his name seems to be pretty fitting, right? Like setting screens. Bam. Getting the dunk. Bam. Tremendous athlete, and he can throw it down with some of the best power forwards in the game.
Now a timeout call.
타임아웃. 마이애미 감독 그대로네. 오래 먹는데.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. Whiteside's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Johnson comes in for Kelly Olynyk. Waiters, he's checked in for Winslow. And it's Dragic in for Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Miami shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That free throw, no good.
No good.
And the second free throw, good. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Johnson attacking. Got that bucket in no time at all. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Here's Johnson. Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, good luck getting a shot over the 7-foot, 6-inch tall wingspan of Kristaps Porzingis.
And Miami making a change here.
Wingspan.
Richardson's checked in. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Waiters against Carter. 6 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. First shot, first pass. He's out of the blocks fast.
Some people feel Waiters takes too many contested jumpers, and that lowers his field goal percentage, but he nails that one.
Nice.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The defense looking at him like a Rubik's Cube. They cannot figure him out. He continues to light him up on the field. More importantly, they're winning.
He kicks it to Richardson. Stolen by George. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And Magic Johnson the bucket on the assist by George. 9 points for Johnson.
And I think that plays what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy.
Slammed in by Whiteside.
Power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And first time out of the game called for Las Vegas.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
Therein lies the trick, discussing ways to be aggressive, but
책 보면은 뭐 원래 졸리지.
And it's a completely new group for Las Vegas. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's tipped, stolen by Waiters.
알드리지 쓰레기네.
Richardson the pass to Johnson.
수비도 못해, 공격도 못해, 힘도 없어.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Richardson against Pippen. Fires from deep.
가자. 아.
Jokic, no good. Miami trails by 13. Richardson kicks to Johnson. Looking for Waiters and gets it there. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Right side. Blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And a nice show of strength from right side there. Slapped on the shot, but still makes the basket.
Wayne Ellington's checked in for Miami. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Arenas goes in.
still out of sync. 화이트 사이드는 무시무시하고만. 왜 어디가?
Now here's Dragic. No points in the game yet for him. Whiteside finds Dragic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Arenas.
야, 안돼. 나이스 블락.
Deceptive reach from Jokic there, swatting that shot away using
화이트
those
사이드
long arms.
밀리는데 엔비드가 나가니까.
Outside Jordan from downtown.
아 미쳤지. 왜 쐈지 이거?
Whiteside's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Waiters passes to Johnson. The shot will not fall, and it's Las Vegas the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. A nice shot. And Las Vegas leads by 10.
Well, Jokic with great anticipation there, one of his better qualities as a passing big.
Waiters dishes to Whiteside. Back to Waiters, and stolen by Jordan. And now Jokic pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Pippen slams it in.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
아 농구공도 예쁜 걸로 하나 사야 되는데 지겹다 핑크볼.
Passes to Ellington. Dragic against Arenas. Outside Dragic. Over Arenas. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so that brings.
야 근데 재밌어. 깜빡이 재밌음. 목표의식도 있고 개인기도 부리고 정말 재밌어. 근데 이거 이제 깨면은 다음 단계가 나오는데 팀이 바뀌어. 어떤 팀이고 보상이 뭔지 모르겠다. 또 30개 있어. 그거 깨면 또 30개 있어. 쩔지. 아직 60개 남았다고 생각하면 돼. 와, 그래 밀어붙인다. 너는 농구 선수 하겠다면 시켜줄 건데 농구 선수 아무나 하냐? 얼마나 운동신경도 좋아야 되고 하는데 무대뽀로 한다고 그러면 안 시켜. 가능성이 있어 보이고 지가 좋아해야.
That's an effective floater Goran Dragic just threw up there. Totally caught the defense by surprise.
Goran Dragic started his career in Phoenix under the mentorship of Steve Nash.
Well, he still loves to push the pace and still loves to attack the paint. He could be an effective player in his late 30s, the way that Steve Nash led his teams.
Here's Pippen, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Pippen's got his second bucket.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And one thing they'll discuss are their defensive rotations.
우리나라에서 농구로 성공하는 거는 겁나게 힘든 일.
And even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
And the Heat with some changes. Olynyk comes in for Hassan Whiteside, and Winslow subbed in for James Johnson.
그냥 농구 좋아했으면 좋겠어 그냥. 나처럼. 취미로. 농구만큼 재밌는 스포츠가 또 어디 있어. 농구가 존나 재밌는데. 요즘 애들은 근데 농구를 잘 안 해.
Raiders surveying the D.
우리
Here's
때가
Dragic.
진짜 농구 한국이고
Jokic grabs the miss.
And another
거의
miss.
요즘에는
Oof, he's having a really ugly
최지
game.
Yeah,
농구는.
about as ugly as you can have. You're right.
They are on fire.
야
That's
아레나스
four
썼다.
straight makes.
아레나스 빨간색도 이렇게 좋은데 씨발.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now
핑크
you just
다이아는
need a
존나
bucket
좋겠다
to get some
진짜.
momentum.
그다 그래서
Richardson against Pippen. Puts it up from 15.
와
It's rebounded by Las
까비.
Vegas.
Somehow, some way, he couldn't get that one
달려.
in between.
어
Gotta take
나이스.
advantage of the weak defense when you can.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
꽤 좋은데?
Dragic kicks to Winslow. Looking to end the run.
락.
The shot. No good.
윈슬로우 따위가
Solid
저런
defense from
돌파를 해.
Aldridge.
They're 1 of 5
수단.
to begin this half,
아하,
guys, and they have
수단
to
안
address
돼.
this problem quickly or this could get out of hand.
Las Vegas foul.
씨, 손설치 너무 빨리 했는데.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Josh Richardson.
됐다.
Rodney McGruder comes in for Dion Waiters. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Goran Dragic. The pass to Adebayo.
올리니 기억이구나. 마이애미도 멤버 썩네. 얘를 데리고 어떻게 농구하니?
Rebound by Joel Embiid.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
오케이.
Sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the
엄마
defender
아버지 다
chooses.
지
That
뭐.
time he chose wisely.
Yeah, Carter just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
진짜 농구 잘하는 애들도 외국 나가면 우리나라 애들은 다
Now a
털리니까.
timeout called by Miami. Vince Carter really making a difference here.
And he can't be stopped right now. The D looks like
뭐
they had a
야구나
loss.
축구나 이런 거야
They
뭐
have no
외국
idea how to contain him.
나가긴 하지만 농구는 답도 없어.
Olynyk has the open look from outside off the mark.
Yeah, momentum right now is against them. They're just going to have to figure out a way to ride this one out.
Got to be some consideration here for a different
무자비한
rotation.
마무리.
The matchups right now just not favorable.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And taken away by Johnson. Porzingis passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Now you can see the defense is so shifted over to where Kristaps Porzingis is.
재능에
They lose track of the
운동신경에 뭐에
situation,
다 좋아야
and he
돼.
burns them with the pass.
Here's McGruder, defended by Carter. Good ball movement here by Miami. Again, the miss by the Heat. And here's Las Vegas. They've outscored him 16 points to 2. Not slowing
와우.
down.
아,
Just can't hit.
덩크하지.
Johnson against Johnson.
Vegas foul.
And Ellington's checked in for Kelly Olynyk.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution for Miami. Wayne Ellington.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Johnson surveying the floor. 6 to shoot. Winslow against Johnson. Puts it up. They get the rebound.
와,
Adebayo, and he makes
이걸
that one.
뺏긴다고?
Like the physicality there on the glass on full display. Great at hitting the boards and then capitalizing off the second chance opportunity.
And Vince Carter with the slam.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone
농구도 머리가 좋아야 돼.
for an instant, man,
게임에서마다 알겠지만 전략이 존나 많거든.
Ellington kicks to Adebayo.
근데 그걸 다 씹어 먹는 게 운동
The
능력이지.
Heat have shot 2 of 3 from the free
그냥
throw
그거
line tonight.
덩크 박아버리면 돼.
He's off on the first. The Heat making a switch here. Whiteside's checked in.
아무리 뭐 씨발 전술이고
No
뭐
good at
다
the
필요
strike this
없어.
time. Second misses also. And here's Las Vegas. They're on an 18-4 run right now. Embiid. It's hauled in by the Heat. Whiteside's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's stolen by Carter. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Miami ball. James Johnson.
Here's Johnson. Again, the miss by the Heat. And so it's Las Vegas. Ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be back with you shortly.
그래 봤을 때 흑평들한테 안 될 것 같은데.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate.
못하진 않겠지.
The setup this was.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. Whiteside is out there with Adebayo. Then there's Wayne Ellington, and it's Tyler Johnson, and it's Jones in at the 3 spot. No good that time. Porzingis finds Johnson. Back to Porzingis. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Jones. He dishes it to Whiteside.
화이트사이드. 너 밖에서 아무것도 못하잖아. 슛도 없는 놈이. 매직 가자.
And here we go. Carter heading to the
와우.
And that's what Carter does best. Knifing his way inside so he can finish.
탄력 때문에. 근데 백인도 엄청 많잖아. 유럽 애들도 많고. 여기 제일 유리하지. 흑인들은 왜 축구를 이렇게 못하지? 축구도 다 씹어 먹어야 되는 거 아니야?
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Johnson, the pass to Whiteside.
나 남미 애들한테 밀리.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
많이 흑인이 많아진 건 사실인데. 그래도 베스트 클래스는 백인 아니면 거의 남미 애들이다. 아직까지는.
Smith checked in for the Heat.
역전 되려나?
Here's Carter. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10, double-digit perfection.
아, 발이 작아야 돼? 왜? 처음 듣는 얘기인데. 발이 작아 유리해?
Good D by Embiid.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
And now you see them starting to
올림픽 종목 중에 흑인이 제일 못하는 종목이 뭔지 아냐? 이거 맞춰봐고. 아마 내 말 들으면은 아예 선수조차도 본 적이 없을걸?
To get some true hang time.
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Back to Porzingis.
아, 기다리면 들어오는구나 이렇게. 오, 알고 있네. 수영 아예 답이 없다더라고.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Whiteside. They shoot again.
아이 개새끼야.
It's rebounded by Johnson. And here's Las Vegas. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Porzingis passes to Carter. Again, Las Vegas scores.
Just increasing their advantage. And right
수영이 왜 그러냐면 사람이 물에 뜨려면은 몸에 지방이 어느 정도 있어야 되는데 흑인 애들은 근육 함량이 너무 높고 지방 비율이 너무 낮은 거야. 그러니까 물에 뜨려면은 걔네는 더 힘든 거야. 일반 애들보다. 그래갖고 존나 불리한 거야. 난 그렇게 들었어. 이게 뭐 진짜인지 참 모르겠다. 근데 뭐 일리가 있지 않냐?
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
It looked like he wanted no part of that. Superb defense there, really making it tough on him.
Smith against Johnson. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
애들끼리 다 근육 덩어리들이라 그렇다면
unique enough to change the way the sport is played, and Magic falls into that category.
Here's Whiteside.
화이트사이드. 아하. 마지막에 아리오프 한번 해볼라 했더니 끝내자.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's good. Vegas taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd.
이번엔 제끼려고 한 게 아니라 이것저것 쳐본 거야. 진짜. 머나먼 여정의 끝이 보인다, 이제. 셋이네, 이거. 3대3 한 판만 하고 자야겠다. 빨리 질 수 있잖아, 3대3. 별 3개 때문에 이게 실패가 뜨는 거야. 와, 다 깨고 이거 하나 남았네. 워싱턴 하나 남았네. 이거 깨고, 이거 열리면 이거 동부 결승 깨고, 마지막으로 요거. 이 결승전이겠지. 빡세다, 빡세. 가자. 3대3 멀티 한 판만 하고 자야지. 이거 할 거 존나 많아, NBA는. 이거 마이팀 하다가 마이커리어 해도 존나 재밌을 것 같은데. 마이커리어 이거 2대2 3대3이고 한 명씩 조종하는 거 존나 재밌을 것 같은데. 아까 방송 잠깐 봤는데 5대5 하는 거 봤는데 재밌어 보이더라. 뭐 단톡방 같은 게 있겠지. 거기서 애들 만나가지고 하더라고. 나도 오늘 얻을 줄 알았는데 너무 힘들다. 제발 저도 되니까 좀 비슷한 애 좀 만났으면 좋겠다. 실력이건. 아이버슨. 오, 아이버슨이다. 개간지. 앨런 아이버스. 트롤? 트롤도 만나고 싶다. 이겨볼게 이번에. 아이버슨 존나 간지다. 씨발 저걸 넣냐? 난 저런 슛 하나도 안 들어가던데. 씨발. 사타 안 들어가. 아이버슨이 존나 대단하지, 저 작은 키로. 그렇지. 이런 와이드 오픈에는 좀 들어가줘야지. 얘는 근데 엑스맨이 없네. 야, 그리핀이 존나 좋다던데 여기. 잘 봤다. 잡아줘 제발. 어. 아우 씨발. 커팅 하려다가 씨발. 야 이거 못 넣는다고? 미친 새끼네. 엔비드 쓰레기 새끼 이거 진짜. 매직 존슨이 캐리하고 있다. 아 이걸 못 막네. 이 작전 알았다 이미. 이거 와 새끼야. 와 1대1 잘했어 이번에. 와 씨 미치겠다. 그리핀을 못 막어. 됐다. 아 너무 빨리 났어. 아 완전 노막한데. 빨 그리핀 개같은 그리핀. 아 그리핀만 어떻게 막으면 이길 수 있는데. 한 점 싸 그냥. 나이스. 아 들어가네 씨발. 좀 잘했는데. 얘도 매직 못 막어. 좋겠다. 아씨 괜히 도와주려고 나왔다가 졌네. 그렇지. 파울이야 이게? 아 그리핀 존나 강력하다. 잘했다 그래도. 잘했는데. 옆으로 딱 갈 때 힘에 밀려가지고 못 따라가. 힘으로 딱 버티면서 막아야 되는데. 아 센터가 필요해. 공격은 안 돼도 수비라도 잘해야 돼. 씨발 로드맨 데리고 가볼까? 아싸 못 준다. 던져. 토큰 줘, 토큰. 아이, 던져요. 5,000원, 나이스. 로드맨 한번 듣고 오보자. 있다, 로드맨. 수비는 훨씬 좋은데? 좋아, 로드맨 한번 가자. 아빠, 이거 진짜 잘지. 수비하면 또 로드맨 아이가? 키가 작은데, 이 새끼. 알보슨이 저렇게 작은 키로 NBA에서 득점왕까지 했으니까 대단한 새끼. 또 뭐야? 매직, 피펜, 그리핀. 오, 지옥인데? 뭐하냐? 정신 못 차릴래? 이것도 못 넣어. 리바운드왕 강백호. 아, 들어간다고? 와, 떡블락 당하는 줄 알았네. 아, 수비가 지금 다 엉켰어. 와, 매직은 진짜 사랑구수 잘하네. 와, 매직 점수 나가 떨어지네. 와, 드럼 치다 뺏겼다, 씨. 저 괴물인데, 그리핀? 아우, 매직 존슨. 매직이 얘를 막을 수 있냐? 완전 미스매치인데. 아, 뭐 3점까지, 씨발, 진짜. 세상이, 이 새끼. 오드맨으로 그리핀 막아야겠다. 빨리 너 딴 데 가겠죠. 씨발 내 선수가 좀만 좋으면 뭐 내가 이긴다 진짜. 미안. 나도 아리오프 할 줄 알아 이 새끼야. 매직은 진짜 잘한다. 매직만 잘한다 근데. 쏴. 개사기 씨. 진짜. 블럭 당하는 거. 씨발. 어디까지 쳐내냐? 더럽다. 더러워서 못해 먹겠다. 빅뱅 씨가 오졌다. 저 털렸네. 내일 보자 이 개새끼. 그리핀 진짜 좋다. 카터도 힘을 못 써. 파워도 딸리고 태생적 한계가 있기 때문에. 선물 한 번 더 주면 안 되냐? 주나? 안 주네. 클라스에 맞는 애가 매직밖에 없네. 계약 카드 잘 나온다. 누구 줄까? 매직 플레이. 타일러 존슨. 일단 쓰레기를 주네. 이거 빨리 모아서 끝내고 싶은데. 뭐 이렇게 비싸? 미친놈인가? 이 새끼 왜 이렇게 비싸지? 쓰레기인데 이거? 나중에 사야겠다. 아, 내가 걸어놨구나, 이거. 빨리 해서 토큰을 먹자. 그러니까 뭐 벌써 문공 하나 사야지. 이거 사야지. 그리핀 씨가 얼마야? 파는 건가? 와, 뒷자리 씨가 10만원부터네. 99, 슈팅, 패스, 수비, 운동신경, 쩌네. 스피드, 가속, 점프력 98. 와, 존나 좋다. 공격 수비 다 A 플러스네. 개사기시네. 골대 근처에서 몸싸움할 때 에너지 소비 없고. 씹싸기네. 했잖아요. 힙행. 수비가 좋구나. 페이드어웨이. 오픈 3점이 91이네. 좋네. 배지가 근데 얘는 보라색이 하나밖에 없구나. 배지 달아줄 수 있나? 이게 얼마 이상은 안 될걸? 그 이상이? 검색하는 거랑 이런 게 조금 불편하던데. 축구도 얼마 이상은 못 올려. 다 경매로 올려야 돼. 바로 축구를 못 사게 놨어요, 새끼들이. 아, 나 얘 사고 싶어. 아테토쿤보. 이렇게 꽂아 보이냐, 쟤 보다 보니까. 그리핀에 비하면 꽂은 건가? 3점이 없구나. 차이네. 요즘에 제일 핫한 애가 얘인데, 아테토쿤보인데. 그리핀이 존나 살이네. 월러스. 개간지 월러스. 얘는 수비만 좋아. 공격 쓰레기야. 이거. 매직. 내 거다. 팔아버릴까, 매직? 매직 팔고 그리핀 사고 싶다. 똑같은 카드도, 이게, 그거, 뭐야, 아이템 바르듯이 바르는 게 있어. 신발도 신기는 게 있고, 배지를 달아줄 수 있는 게 있더라고. 몇 개 안 된다, 핑크 다이아 카드도. 나머지는 보상으로 먹어야 되나 봐. 듀란트. 길버트 아레나스. 코비. 먹고 싶은 게 많구만. 폴조지, 진퉁이 여기 있었네. 앞들 잡아, 개새끼 이거. 하나 먹었고. 맥도넬, 무스칼라. 안 사. 무슨, 쓰레기를. 자야 되겠다. 아니야. 콩꽃 저거보다 한 단계 아래야. 콩꽃은 뭐더라? 자수정일 텐데. 아니, 앞들 잡아. 얘야, 얘, 이거. 맞나? 모르겠다. 맞을걸? 이것도 좋아. 근데 이 보라색 배지가 없네. 이게 맞나? 모르겠다. 씨. 자야지. 잔다. 내일 보자. 빠이빠이. 콩 걔는 아주 썩었지.